Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's challenging level puzzle, and it's called Dutch Flatmates Outside by Flinty and Palpot. And here are the rules. We have irregular Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 so that they do not repeat in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which are not boxes in this case. These are irregular regions. That's why it's called irregular Sudoku. We have Dutch flatmates, where every 5 in the grid must have either a 1 directly above it or a 9 directly below it. It may have both, but it doesn't need both. So if, say, there was a 5 here, it would have to have a 1 above it or a 9 below it. And again, it could have both, but doesn't need both. And that's for every 5 in the grid. And that's how Dutch flatmates work. We also have outside, where digits outside the grid have to be placed in the first 3 cells in the corresponding row or column, but not necessarily in the order given. So since this is 2 and 7, we are guaranteed there in the first 3 cells, there must be a 2 and there must be a 7. In this row, we are guaranteed that there must be a 6 in the first 3 cells in this row. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. We are guaranteed a 6 here. We are guaranteed a 4 here. We're guaranteed a 3 here. 2 doesn't really help that much. 9 is interesting. 5 is interesting, and 9 is interesting. We are guaranteed 2 and 7 here. We're guaranteed 4 here, and 4 here. We're guaranteed 7 and 8 here. Okay, what does that tell us? If there's a 5 here, okay, that's interesting. So if there's a 5 here, we know that the 9 would have to be directly below it because there's no possibility for having a 1 directly above it. So if there's a 5 here, that means there's a 9 here, which eliminates 9 from here. And then that would force in these columns 9 to be both here, one of these 2 cells, and one of these 2 cells. But they're all in the same region, so that's not allowed. So this cannot be 5 here. Yeah, okay, so because of this, we know one of these 2 is a 9, guaranteed. And then the other 9 is either here or it's here. We're not sure which. So, because we know there's a 9 guaranteed here, that means in the region, there cannot be another 9. So that means this can't be 9. So if this is 5, you're guaranteed 1 is here. You also know there's a 9 guaranteed here. So if this is 5, this can't be 9 here. This can't be 9 here. So this is guaranteed to have a 1 directly above it, no matter what. We don't know which, though, but we know it's one of those 2. That means we cannot have a 1 here in column because we know we need the 5 to have a 1 above it. If a 5's here, this can't have a 9 because we know there's a 9 guaranteed. So we know there's 2 9s guaranteed in the first 3 digits. There's only 2 regions there, so therefore the 9s are accounted for in those regions in these 6 cells. Therefore, if this is 5, that can't be 9. If this is 5, that can't be 9. So if either of these are 5, they must be 1 here. So 1 cannot be here. Therefore, 1 is in the first 3 cells here. It must be here. So we know there's a 1 here in one of these cells. That means in the rest of row 8, we have to have a 1 here. In the rest of column 9, 6 can't be in this cell, so 6 has to be one of those 3. 4 cannot be here, so 4 has to be one of these 6. Okay. Hmm. Um. Hmm. So guarantee 3 there. 3 here. So 6 cannot be here. So we're guaranteed a 6 in one of these cells there. That doesn't really tell us much. 9 cannot be here. 9 cannot be here. We're guaranteed 1, 5 in one of these two regions, but we don't know where the other region is. What other 5 has to be. Hmm. 2 is one of these 3 cells. Okay. Where is the 5 in row 1? It cannot be. So we guaranteed a 9 has to be one of these two cells. So unless the 5 is directly above one of those two cells, it cannot be in row 1. So we're guaranteed a 5 here, which means there's a 9 directly below it, and this cannot be 5 because it's the same region. So this must be 5, and this must be 1 here. Now we know in row... So, okay, we have a 5 here, so that's fine. We have a 5 in one of these two spots with a 9 being there. Okay. So 5 cannot be here or here in this upper right-hand region. So where is the 5? It has to be one of these 3. So it must have either a 1 above it or 9 below it. And it seems like it could have either, so that's not that helpful. Where's the 5 in this region then? It has to be one of these cells here. Where's the 5 in row 9? It has to have a 1 directly above it, so it cannot be here, it cannot be here, so it has to be one of these two cells. So one of these two cells has a 5 with a 1 directly above it. Okay, so if this is 5, that would force this to be 1, and then we would not be able to have 3 digits, 7 and 8 in the 3 digits in this row. So this cannot be 5 or 1. So this has to be 5, and this is 1. So this cannot be 5 here. This 5 must either have a 1 above it or a 9 below it. So where is the 5 in this region here? It cannot be here, so it's one of these 3. If this is 5, this has to be 9 below it. If this is 5, it could be 1 above. Oh, it can't be 1 above it because this 1 eliminates the possibility for being 1 above that. So this if either of these are 5, it would have to have a 9 below it because they cannot have 1s above it. Well, say this was 5. It had 1 above it or 9 below it. The problem is this could not have 7 and 8 in the first 3 cells then. So this can't be 5. And this 5 cannot have 1 above it because of the 1 in this region. And if it had 9 below it, again, you cannot have 2 digits from 7, 8 possible to have that in the first 3 cells. So this can't be 5, therefore this is 5 here. It cannot have the 1 above it. it must have the 9 below it. So this cannot be 5 here. That means this can't be 5. Where is the 5 in this upper right-hand box? It must be here. So that eliminates 5 from being here. Where's the 5 in this region then? It has to be here. Okay. The 5 in row 8 has to be one of these. We don't know which. This can't be 5. This can't be 5. So we either have a 1 above or 9 below. This is 1 above or 9 below. 5 cannot, so 5 is one of these here. 5 is one of these 4 here. So that's possible. Okay, so where... Five cannot be any of these here. So where's the... Okay, yeah, we already knew the 5 was one of those two. Okay. So 5 cannot be here. 5 in column 5 can't be here or here. So 5 in column 5 has to be one of those 3. Okay, where is the 9 in region 1? This will call, well, whatever this region is, the upper left region and the upper right region, and this region here. We're guaranteed a 9 in one of these two. We're guaranteed a 9 here. We're guaranteed a 9 in one of these cells. So 9 in this region cannot be here. It has to be one of these. So one of these two is a 9, guaranteed. So this is a 9. This is a 9. We know in this region, this must have a 9 here because there's no other place for it. So where's the 9 in this region? It has to be here. So this is 9, which means this 5 can only have a 1 above it. So this is 1. Cannot have a 9 below it. 9 cannot be any of these. So 9 has to be one of these 4, or these 5 cells. We are guaranteed 9 has to be one of these cells here. So this is 1. Where's the 1 in row 2? Well, where's the 1 in this box here? Can't be here, can't be here, so 1 has to be one of these two. Which means for this region, where's the 1? It has to be one of these 4. Cannot be here, obviously, because of the 1 in the column. Okay. 1 cannot be here. 1 cannot be here. 1 could be any of these 4 here. 1 is also... Okay. So, what does that mean? We cannot have a 1 here. We cannot have 1 here. In these two rows, then, where are the 1s? They have to be, 1 has to be in this region, 1 has to be in this region, which means none of these can contain a 1 because we are guaranteed a 1 already in this region and a guaranteed a 1 in this region. So, none of these can be 1. This can't be 1. Where is the 1? It must be here, and this then becomes a 7-8 pair. That eliminates 1 from being here. This 5 needs a 1 above or a 9 below. Cannot have a 1 above, so this is 9, which makes that 1. So this cannot be 9 here. This is a 7-8 pair. That eliminates 7 and 8 in the rest of the row. So we have, what, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 9. And this can't be 9 here. This can't be 9 here because one of these is 9. So 9 has to be one of these two. Remaining digits in row 9 are 1, 7, 8. Four is one of those three digits there. 3 is one of these three. Okay, so we have 5, 5. This 5 could have a 9 below it. This 5 cannot have a 1 above it. Okay, so so the 5 is guaranteed to be in row 8 in this region. You cannot have the 1 above it, so you must have the 9 below it. And this can't be 5 because of the 5 in the column. So this must be 5 here, which forces this to be 9. So this cannot be 9 here. Now we're missing how many 9s? We need a 9 for this region. And it cannot be here because one of the 9s has to be in the first 3 cells. Can't be here, can't be here. So we guaranteed a 9 here. And in row 1, the 9 has to be, column 1, sorry, the 9 has to be one of these 4 digits here. Cannot be here. Cannot be here. So it's one of these 2 digits here. Interesting. Okay, so 5 cannot be either of these cells. Where is the 5 in this region then? Can't be here, here. Can't be here. Can't be either of these. So 5 must be one of these 2. This 5 cannot have a 9 below it, but it could have a 1 above it. This 5 cannot have a 9 below it. Oh, we know there's a 5 here, so this cannot be 5, which means this has to be 5 here. So this must be 9 below it. So this cannot be 9. 9 has to be one of these 2 digits. So this, okay, this can't be 5 because of the 5 in the row, so this must be 5 here. And it cannot have a 9 below it, so this must have a 1 above it. So this is 1, this can't be 1. This can't be 1, and this can't be 1. Okay, so now we have the only 5 left is here. So this is 5, which forces this to be a 2, 7 pair remaining, because we have 3, 2 and 7 must be in the 3 digits in the row. Therefore, it's a 1 above or 9 below. Where's the 1? Okay. Where's the 1 in row 6? Cannot be here anymore. Can't be these. Can't be here. Cannot be any of these, so it must be here. So this is 1, which eliminates 1 here. This 5 could have a 9 below it. We don't know. Remaining digits in row 6 are 3, 4, 6, 8. So this is 3, 4, 8. 3, 4, 6, 8. This can't be 6. The remaining digits then here are 2, 7 guaranteed and 3, 4, 8. Which means this cannot be 2, 7. We're guaranteed 6, 9. And 3, 4, or 8. Cannot be 4, because one of these is 4. So it's 3 or 8, which means 4 must be one of these digits here, so this cannot be 4 here. Okay, this is a 7, 8 pair, which eliminates 7 and 8 from this cell, so this has to be a 4, 7 pair here. That eliminates 4 and 7 in the rest of the column. This can't be 8 because of the 8 in the column. Whereas the 8 then in this region, it has to be here. So this cannot be 8 here. This is a 2, 3, 4, 7 quadruplet, which eliminates 2, 3, 4, 7 in the rest of the box, or sorry, region. This can't be 3. This is 6. This can't be 6 or 3, so it's 8. This can't be 8. It's 3 or 4. Therefore, this cannot be 3. It's 6, 8, 9 here. There's 6, 8, 9 here. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the row. This is a 2, 3 pair. We know 3 is one of those two digits, so where's the 3 in this region here? It has to be one of these 4 cells. Where's the 3 then in this region? It must be one of these 3 cells. That eliminates 3 in this possibility. Well, we know 3 is here. So 3 can't be here. That doesn't help much. This can't be 3. Because one of these is 3. We know 2 has to be one of these 3. And then we have 2 here, and then 2... it doesn't help. We know we have a 2 guaranteed here. That's not helpful. Never mind. Okay. This means this has to be a 4. That's the only remaining digit left. This must be 2, 3, and 6 in column 7, but this cannot be 3 because we're guaranteed a 3 in one of these first 3 digits. So it's a 2, 6 pair, which eliminates 2 and 6 in the rest of the column. So this is 3. That eliminates 3 in the rest of the row. This is a 2, 6 pair. 4, 7, 2, 3. One of these is 3. That eliminates 3 from the rest of this row. So 3 has to be there. 3 has to be one of these. 6, 8, 9. 6 cannot be here because it's in one of the first 3 cells in the row. So this is 2. That's 6. That eliminates 2 here. This can't be 4 because of the 2 and 4 in the row. So 2 and 4 eliminate 2 and 4 in this region. So we need a 2 or 4 here. So this cannot be 2 or 4. We have a 3, 7, 3, 7 pair in column 9. That eliminates 3 and 7 in the rest of the column. So this is 4. That makes this 3. This can't be 4 or 7. So it's 2. So this is 3 here, which eliminates 3 there. 9 is one of these 2. We don't know which. 2 and 4 have to be here. 4 cannot be here. 4 cannot be here. 4 cannot be here. Where's 4 in this region? It must be here. So this is 4, which makes this a 3, 7, 8 triplet, which eliminates 3, 7, 8 in the rest of the region. So that leaves, what, 2, 4, and 6. So 2, 4, and 6 here. This is 4. Remaining digits here have to be what? Okay, so this cannot be 9, because if this were 9, then you would not have a 9 below it and or 1 above it. So, okay, so these are done, obviously. This has a 9 below it. This has a 1 above it. This has a 1 above it. This has a 9 below it. This has a 9 below it. 1 above, 9 below, and 1 above. So this is still waiting. Therefore, 9 can... Where's the 9 in row 5? Can't be here. These are filled out. Can't be here because of 9's in the column. Can't be here because of 9 in the region. So it must be here. So this becomes 9. Remaining digits in this region here have to be 1, 6, 8, and 9. So this can't be 9 here. Where's the 9? It has to be here. This cannot be 9. So this is 6 or 8, because we can't have a 1 here. So this is done now also. 4 cannot be here. So 4 is one of those 2 digits there. Remaining digits in this region, we have what? 3, 7, 8. And this can't be 3. So 3, 7, 8 here. Remaining digits in this cell here. We have 2, 4, 3, 7, 6, or 8. No 3 here because of the 3 in the column. 4, This can't be 3 because of 3 in the column. Okay. This is guaranteed to be 9. Remaining digits in this region. We have a lot. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then these could be 9. 7. These can't be 3. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 3. This can't be 3. Okay, 4 is guaranteed. 3 is guaranteed. Okay, so 2 cannot be here. So we guaranteed a 2 here, which means this cannot be 2 here. So this can't be 2 here. These digits are 3, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 3 because of 3 in the column. We need a 3 in one of these first 3 cells here. So this is 3, which eliminates 3 in the rest of the region. And this 3 eliminates 3 here. So it's 7, and that's 3. So we're guaranteed a 7 in one of these 2 cells because there's no other place for it in row 5. So this cannot be 7 here. We also, since we have a 7 guaranteed in columns 5 and 6, we know this is a 3, 7, 8 triplet in columns 5 and 6. So that eliminates 7 in the rest of those columns. So this can't be 7, which forces one of these two to be 7 here, guaranteed. So this is 7 guaranteed. This is 7 guaranteed in columns 2 and 3. That eliminates 7 in the rest of columns 2 and 3. So this can't be 7. This can't be 7. So it's 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. There's a possibility. Cannot be 3 because one of these two is a 3. This can't be 4 because one of the first 3 cells in the row are 4. This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the column. So 4 has to be one of these 3 digits, which means this can't be 4. That's 7, which means this can't be 7. That's 4. 7 eliminates 7 in the rest of row 3. So 7 has to be one of these 2. 7 has to be one of these 3. That's given. Remaining digits in row 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Obviously, this can't be 4. This can't be 4. These can't be 7. Oh, this can't be 7. Okay. Okay, so we have the 9, we have 9, that satisfies 8. We have to have 8 in row 2 in the first 3 cells, so this is 8, which makes this 6, which makes this 4, which makes that 2. That makes this 3 and 2. This can't be 3 or 8, so it's 7, which makes this 8, which makes that 3. This can't be 6 or 8, it's 9, which forces this to be 8 here. So no 8 here, no 8 here, no 8 here. This can't be 9 anymore. This can't be 2. And this can't be 2. So it's a 6, 7 pair, which eliminates 6 and 7 in the rest of that region. So this must be 9. This is a 2, 3, 4 triplet, which eliminates 2, 3, 4 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 2 or 4. It's 6. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 3. This can't be 7. So where's the 7 then? In that region, it must be here. This can't be 6 or 8, so it's 4, which eliminates 4 here and 4 here. This can't be 3 because of a 3 in the column. Okay, so we have the 8 satisfied. Let's mark that as, I don't know, blue. We have the 9 satisfied, we have the 5 satisfied, we have the 9 satisfied, we have the 2 satisfied, we have the 3 satisfied, we have the 4 satisfied, we have the 6 satisfied. We have the 6, one of these has to be 6, so this is a 1-6 pair, which eliminates 1 and 6 in the rest of the row, so this is 8. This can no longer be 8. 2-6 pair. This eliminates 8 here. So the 2-6 pair here, which eliminates 6 here. So that's 8. This 2-6 pair eliminates 2 and 6 here. So it's just 4. So these can't be 4. So 1 and 6 is now done. We have 2 and 7 done. We have 3 done. We have 4 done. We have 1 done. We do not have 4 done here, so this must be 4 here. Because this can no longer be 4, so this is now done, which means this can't be 4 here, whereas the 4 in row 3, it must be here. So that's 4. These can't be 3 anymore because of 3's in the row. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 7 and 8. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 2 and 7. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 2 and 3. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 6 and 2, which makes this 6 and that 2. Which makes that 6. This can't be 2. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 7 and 6. Which eliminates 6 here, so it's 1 and 6. That leaves this. This can't be 1. This can't be 8, so it's 7. That leaves this as a 2. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8 and 7, which eliminates 8 here, so it's 1. This cannot be 2, 4, 6, or 8, so it's 3. This can't be 2, 7, or 6, so it's 8. And that's the solution. Thank you for playing. Thank you for setting it. That was actually quite interesting. I've done a lot of Dutch flatmates before, but the irregular Sudoku definitely makes things a little more interesting, I would say. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.